Good morning. I'm going to teach you how to make an omelet. Step one, get some farm fresh eggs. These are right from our chicken coop. Got them actually this morning when I went in the coop. Some seasoning, as you can see. Got some garlic, onion, and pepper. I already measured it out. Not going to use the whole thing. It'll just be a couple pinches, as you see. Kosher salt. If you don't cook with kosher salt, you don't know how to cook. And I'm going to use some mozzarella cheese. Now, the thing is, you can do any real combination of eggs, cheese, seasoning that you want. This is a very basic omelet that will get you started on how to make other omelets. But other additions that I like to do, sometimes I'll use tarragon that I have here from our garden, or some parsley. Mix the cheese up. You could do some cheddar, could do some Munster, could do whatever you really want. Smoked Gouda goes well as well. But the number one most important thing with your omelet, you got to start with a hot pan. So we're going to preheat the oven. Oh my goodness. We're going to actually get the pan hot. Okay. Now, that's going to take a little bit of a while. You're going to add the oil or the butter or whatever you want to cook with in here after the pan gets hot, but don't burn it. I personally like to use olive oil. I know it's a big kind of controversial because it's got a high smoke point, but a low smoke point, sorry. But that's what I find works really well for these omelets. But first thing I gotta do is we actually make this mix up. So I gotta put the camera down and make the mix. Alrighty, 3 eggs. There we go. Okay, clean that up later. Now we're gonna beat them really well. All right, let's add your seasoning, the garlic, onion, and garlic powder. Oh, sorry, garlic, onion, and pepper powder. And a pinch of kosher salt. That should be good. Okay, and the beet looks good. That's what I like, that good consistency. Nice bright yellow. All right, let's go check on the pan, make sure it's hot. So I might be getting there. All right, so let's add some oil. All right, so I'm gonna use olive oil. That's what I like to use when I make omelets. Okay, I want to get it just before we start to see some wisps of smoke. So there we go. All right, starting. Okay, get my eggs. My trick is to always keep it moving. Look at that. All right, now put the cheese. Center. I like a lot of cheese, so there we go. Who doesn't? All right, I'm gonna try not to hit the camera, but flop it over. Okay. Flop it over. There we go. Now usually I'll flip it by hand. See, I don't know if I can get it in the camera though. There we go. Let that cook for a little bit. I clean up a little bit. Okay. Now if I did it right, it should move around nice and easy. Look at that. Easy. Now, I have a induction cooktop here because when I built this house, there's no gas available. So, no gas line. But here we go. We'll shut the oven off. The oven, sorry, the stove. Let's get my, there we go. Look at that. Beautiful egg omelet. 3 egg omelet, cheese with garlic, salt, pepper, and onion powder. That's something everyone would be really entertained at. I think you're amazing, but it's really simple to make once you learn how to make it. All right, that's it. That's how to make a quick omelet. Look at that. Probably took me less than 10 minutes. So you can do it the same way with anything you really want. Tomatoes, mushrooms, all that stuff. One of my favorite is actually to do sauteed mushrooms and spinach, which I'll saute ahead of time. Throw them in the pan, kind of saute them, take them out, put them in a bowl, then add them to the omelet, just like that. Now, I'm gonna go enjoy this because it's breakfast time.